is Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So glad you can join us for it. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on Toronto. Taking a look at Toronto. They're up 3-2. The championship trophy tantalizingly close with their fans cheering them on. Can they win one more?
Well, they have 2 chances to do it, Kevin, to win this title. And, you know, they want to do it tonight, though. The last thing you want to do is go into a Game 7 where so many things can go wrong. I think they're going to treat this one as if it was Game 7.
You know what? You're right, Steve. I mean, a Game 7 is kind of like penalty kicks in soccer. Anything can happen. They're going to be trying very hard to close this series out tonight, I believe. It's so close they can start to taste it, actually.
Penalty kicks in soccer. I had no idea you were a football fan, Clark.
And the starting group for the Spurs. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Omer Asik is out there at Duncan. And it's Pierce in at the 3. Parker. And it's San Antonio with another.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Rejected by Pierce. The 19-foot shot and another basket for San Antonio.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside DeRozan to the inside. Layup off the pick. No good from Valanciunas. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Leonard comes in for Paul Pierce. Joseph, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Udrih in for Tony Parker. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3, and Leonard gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That's good. Lowry's got 8 points.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
And Leonard gets it to go.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
DeRozan, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for Landry Fields. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Bonner, he's checked in for Omer Asik.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Leonard attacking. That's good. And it's Udrih with the assist that time. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
DeRozan. Diaw up top with 1 on the clock. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for San Antonio.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Parker. This is the most they've led by 13 points. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for San Antonio. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. Here's out there with Matt Bonner, and it's Diaw in at the center position. Here's Bonner. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Bonner's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. And here's Toronto. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Some changes for Toronto. Landry Fields comes in for Terrence Ross, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Vasquez. San Antonio also making some changes. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for Diaw. And it's Duncan in for Bonner. Pass to Parker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And Duncan throws it down hard. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And good on the basket. Book it. Duncan's got his second basket.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie. Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Leonard, he's checked in for Duncan. Corey Joseph comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Udrih in for Parker. Spurs leading by 16. And it's Leonard, that time on the assist from Joseph. And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
And Fields kicks to Williams. Johnson in the corner. Landry Fields on the wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there and nails the technical. Some changes for Toronto. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's DeRozan in for Williams.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here's Lowry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Fields. Got it. Good job in the low post. Fields has got his first bucket in this one. San Antonio leading by 17. Udrih for 3. That is good.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 11 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
That is good.
Boy, he's draining shots from long range, 2 in each of the first 2 quarters.
To the paint, Valanciunas. The Raptors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Valanciunas. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't get the second one to stop either. Coming up empty that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, in a game this important, we knew his contributions were going to be critical for this team, and I thought he really delivered in the first half.
And here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher, so he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on here.
Spurs leading by 21. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Fields in at the 3. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Here is Lowry after Paul Pierce's score. That's good. Patterson's got 6.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And the basket by Pierce.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Lowry. 11 points in the game. Patterson a screen on Parker. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Asik comes up with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
The Spurs have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. And so Duncan hits them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Toronto calls timeout.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using a timeout to let their trainer take a look at him.
Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you take a look at Udrih. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Tony Parker, right on his tail.
But when players like them get their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Got that one up with. Diaz got 5.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found the weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
Not often you see a team rely on that shot like they have.
That's good.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. And that one's good by Pierce.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Lowry against Parker. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in. Valanciunas has got 8.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
That's a 2 from Parker. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Patterson setting the pick for Lowry.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
And Parker, here we go. That's good from 17 feet away. Parker's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry kicks to Fields. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. And he lays it straight in. Lowry's got 15.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And that one's good.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb. Guys here in the second half, they're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Spurs running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
And so here's Toronto on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Austin Day. Corey Joseph is out there with Udrich. Then there's Muhammad, and it's Bonner in at power forward. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. It's deflected. Fires from 18, and another basket for San Antonio.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And that one's good by Novak.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
And Muhammad kicks to Joseph. The pass to Udrich. The three ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Dishes it to Williams. And that one's good.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And the basket by Muhammad. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Caboclo. Williams kicks to Johnson. Muhammad pulls it in.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Pass to Williams. He dishes it to Johnson. There's the triple. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display. Wow, who is that guy? I didn't know he could elevate like that. I didn't know he had that in him.
I didn't either. You got to put some blame, though, on the defense, don't you think?
Yeah, exactly.
You got to put a body on him. You got to get position and put up some kind of a stand.
Joseph, and it's San Antonio with another.
And to send this championship series to a final showdown in the pinnacle of all gut checks. It's a major league rise to the occasion for San Antonio.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
To the wing right side. Pass to Caboclo. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Udrich for three, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Udrich. And Williams, here we go. The second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Here's Udrich. Here is Day. Now Udrich. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
So Game 6 now complete with the series deadlines. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying we'll see you next time for Game 7 of the NBA Finals, right here on 2K Sports. As we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.